Hi. Now, I have to assume that this is working. I've been trying to work with my Microsoft camera. I've switched over to my laptop, which has a camera built in. It's new, I've never used it, I have no idea. It can't possibly be as good video quality. But of course, every time I upload a video to YouTube, perfect YouTube, the sound and the video get unsynced. I think everything should work the way it's supposed to work, without me having to do a lot of extra shit. I can't believe that every fool that uploads to YouTube is editing their sync values, offsetting them to accommodate some crap in the YouTube servers. Anyway, so it's got to be the Microsoft camera. An old favorite adversary, Microsoft. Kings of the world, as it were. So now YouTube is fashioning itself, themselves. These are people, after all. There are people at YouTube running the show. Have started to style themselves as kings of the world. See, we all have fans, don't we? I'm getting to a point here. What? Okay, my computer's doing something weird for me here. I don't know. Oh, this is just sucking. I'm supposed to be quick here. Anyway, there we go. So, YouTube, which started out as a kind of a nice thing for everybody. You. Who was the Time Person of the Year in whatever year that was? You. Pardon my glasses. I'm getting a bad reflection. Here. I will no longer be able to see you. YouTube has decided to join the world of the megaliths. And they've decided to start censoring transsexuals on the web for their own various reasons. We all know this is wrong. They axed Lady Vixion. Lady Vixion's in a part of a community that has been able to really draw itself together because of tools like YouTube. It's finding new tools every day. I don't mean to say that anybody at YouTube is a tool, of course. But you started something good, and now you want to trash it by adding censorship. I don't have to tell you what makes this country the greatest country that's ever existed on Earth. We have a few things. It's filled with people, of course, and people can pretty much fuck up anything they get a hold of. I know I've fucked up a lot of things. But this country's founded on a few principles. The rule of law. No one is above the law. And the freedom of speech. No one gets to abridge what you say, unless it really is directly responsible for bringing actual harm. Now, on YouTube, I suppose you might find a video of your favorite sport, like dog fighting. You might find public brawls. And I'm just not going to get into copyright here. Lady Vixion is an important part of this community. And you guys got to bring her back. Let her come back, or we'll just have to find another way. And you can just watch the very gentle beginning of the downfall of YouTube. Let's see. When I started using a computer network, a public network, it was called Prodigy. Remember that? I switched over to AOL. Remember that? I'm sure it's still there somewhere. In fact, I remember hearing, was it Jay Leno mention it a few weeks ago? Anyway, eventually maybe Jay Leno will be able to give a good plug for YouTube as well. Remember YouTube? Ha 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 ha! In any event, Lady Vixen's important to a lot of us. She's helped a lot of us. And we've been very glad to let her do so, thinking that perhaps she got something out of it too. Where she goes, we'll follow. Another friend of mine, whom in this context, I think I'll just let her name go. She talked about the need for militancy. Well, I know what militancy is, and it's a very important tool as well. It doesn't involve violence, it doesn't involve aggression. It involves the same sorts of things that freed workers from the 12-hour day, that freed women from the lack of the right to vote, that freed the slaves, and then freed them again, and then freed them again. Remember, this is the United States, YouTube, and we're all in it together, and we can make it better, or we can make it better. Sorry, I can't see anything on the screen now. I hope you read my letter that I wrote to you, and I hope an awful lot of other people are kind enough to write you letters too, letting them know how they feel, letting you know how they feel. I'm tired, and I need to go to bed, because tomorrow I have some very important appointments. If I get all my stuff straightened out while I'm off work, I can do a better job at work. So take care. I hope this video works. Let's find out.